Student loan payments could start as soon as this summer if the Supreme Court blocks the Biden administration's student loan forgiveness plan. It's among 30 cases still on the high court's docket. National correspondent Stephen Graddick says decisions tomorrow could potentially include a ruling in the case.
The futures of 43 million student loan borrowers are in the hands of 9 men and women. Any day now, the Supreme Court will send down their decision on 2 different student loan cases, which both argue the Biden administration did not have the authority to forgive millions of borrowers.
It's going to be a 5-4 decision, but I can't tell you whether it's going to be 5-4 in favor or 5-4 against.
During oral arguments in February, the Biden administration argued they could relieve debt under the HEROES Act of 2003. That law ensures borrowers don't suffer during national emergencies. President Joe Biden wants to forgive as much as $20,000 of debt per borrower for more than 40 million Americans. But author and financial aid expert Mark Kantrowitz says the estimated $400 billion cost over 3 decades did not sit right with the court's conservative justices.
There's something called the major questions doctrine, such as something involving something of significant sums of money. Then Congress has to have explicitly authorized the program.
Kantrowitz said several justices, including Chief Justice John Roberts, were doubtful President Biden could forgive loans because the HEROES Act didn't explicitly authorize a forgiveness program. Should the court rule against the administration, Kantrowitz predicts a rocky road ahead for debt relief.
Plan Bs are a bit of a stretch and are not a practical solution. Their main opportunity would be to convince Congress to pass such legislation, and that doesn't seem likely either.
26 million Americans have already applied for the debt relief, with 16 million approved. But nobody will see a penny if the courts block the relief plan. If that happens, loan payments will restart 60 days after litigation ends. Right now, Kantrowitz recommends borrowers update their contact information and set up automatic payments so they don't miss the potential restart date, or call their loan officers to discuss deferment options. Stephen Graddick, Scripps News, Atlanta.